I have right here a sample that was sent to me. I don't know if you can read that. Octomore 10.4 virgin oak 63.5% ABV. This little sample was sent to me by Adam Drummond from Blue Collar and Scholar Whiskey Pairing. And in case I spill some, he even sent me this little napkin saying Slancha, Blue Collar and Scholar Whiskey Pairing. So that's where it came from. Now, I have not had Octomore in a long time because when I had it, I think 5 years ago, it was at a whiskey festival, and I didn't notice that it was all that peaty. That was the batch I had back then, and that was the particular expression of Octomore that I had back then. I don't know what to expect from this because I have not had Octomore in a long time. I typically would go for, if I wanted a peated whiskey from Bruichladdich, I would get a Port Charlotte. And there's only one Port Charlotte that didn't do it for me. All the others were fantastic. So that's not too bad. I think I've had about 8 different expressions of Port Charlotte, and only one of them didn't do it for me. The rest were just wonderful. So I'm gonna just open this little sample bottle here and pour me some of this Octomore 10.4. I have no idea what it costs. I've never seen it in stores. I don't go hunting for Octomore just because of the price. And I can't justify spending, what is it, $300 or $400 for a whiskey that, I know some people sing its praises. I would spend that kind of money on maybe a 40-year-old Canadian club, but on Octomore? Anyway, here we are. I even said, it's kind of expensive. I said the only way to obtain one of these is by way of a wee giftie. And the next thing you know, he sends me a bottle or a sample. Thank you very much, Adam. I'm smelling peat already. I'm smelling peat, and even from here, I'm getting some of that virgin oak. Let's see now. What do we got here in the way of? Okay. They take their turns coming down. Looks like it's somewhat viscous. I have no idea what the price is exactly, but at 63.5%, it's going to be a belter. Wow. Okay. I'm getting a lot of that virgin oak. Okay. Getting citrus notes from the peat. I'm getting like an orange marmalade mixed with some lemons, grapefruit, and lime. Wow, that has a big nose. That has a great big nose. The nose comes out to here. It's a real beak. Wow. I'm getting a note of road tar. Something vegetal too. Like I don't know. It's a mixture of it's like, it's a vegetable note, like rhubarb or something like that. Very interesting. Maybe I'll change my mind about Octomore. We'll see. getting peat smoke. Yeah, there's the citrus again. A lot of citrus here. It's like a sour citrus, or it's all citrus. Every kind of citrus I've ever tasted is in this, or at least it appears to be in this, thanks to the high ABV and the very high alcohol content. No, I mean high peat content. I said alcohol content twice, didn't I? Well, this is my fourth dram of the evening, so maybe I can be excused for being imprecise. Interesting. Yeah, mostly now I'm just getting the citrus notes and some tar, some other fruity notes too. I'm getting some berries and cherries and citrus all rolled into one. This is marvelous. Oh, wow. There's a lot going on here. Meanwhile, it's still burning the nose hairs off. It's cleared out my right nostril. My right nostril was a little bit plugged when I started nosing this stuff. You want to clean your sinuses out, this will do it. A lot of citrus, some tar, roofing tar with fiberglass bits in it. Yeah. And it's subtle and it changes as it goes. There's roofing tar and berries, and now I'm getting a whiff of creosote. There's a lot going on here. This is a very involved nose. Now my sinuses are totally cleaned out. I'm going to try tasting it. I'm going to take a very small sip because of the high ABV and see if I get anything. Maybe I'll add some water. Oh. Oh my. That is intense. Intense tar and berries. Roofing tar, pitch, and berries. I think, and it's coating my mouth all over. Totally coated. Now I took a very small sip of this, and I think that the high ABV is making it so that I don't taste as much as is there. I'm going to bring it down somewhat. I'm going to give it a whole spoon of water. So that I can pick out, oh, I dropped a little bit. So I can pick out more flavors from it. Oh yeah. Occasionally you make a mess. Get the last few drops out of that right into there. Okay. Octomore 10.4 Virgin Oak. Okay, now that I've added water, I get wood. A lot of wood, virgin oak. Maybe that's where the orange part of the nose was coming from. Because I've had virgin oaks before that imparted a great big dollop of orange scent and flavor to the whiskey. Okay, there is some peat. There is some peat underneath the railway tie, underneath the virgin oak. Not getting much citrus anymore. I hope I didn't kill it, but with something that's 63.4% or whatever it was, 63.5, I don't think it's that easy to drown it. Okay, it's a little bit tarry, and it's a little bit woody. The woody is moving aside and letting the tar come out. Citrus is not so much there. Let's see if I completely killed the flavor. Ah. Huh. I still get the virgin oak. It's very spicy oak. Very spicy. That's mostly what I'm getting. If I could smell my breath from over there, like as if I was somebody else, I wonder what I would get. Okay, I'm getting some fruity notes now. Some berries. Had those before. A little bit of citrus. Just a touch of lime. A subtle hint of lemon as well. But it's not banging me over the head like it was before. The citrus notes are not as up front as they were before. No, yeah, a bit of cherry, cough syrup. There's the citrus. There's some lime. Wow. It's really cleaned my sinuses out. I should get this stuff next time I have a cold. Octomore 10.4 cold medicine. Guaranteed to clear up a runny nose. Yeah. I brought it down into the 40s. The virgin oak, I don't believe does it a service. It does not do it a service at all. My whole mouth is coated in oak. virgin oak. As that fades, there's a little bit of peat smoke coming in, but it's not the volatile kind of peat smoke. It's the kind of peat smoke that you get out of railway ties that have been sitting out in the sun for a long time. And it smells a little bit, tastes a little bit like tar. Not much creosote. It's dry tar, dry tar. It's like an old roof that's been tarred several times, and it's out in the sun, and all you smell is the tar that's kind of melting and oozing into all the cracks and making sure that the roof won't leak. I don't know. There's a lot going on. I'm even getting a bit of a coffee note, but it is a bit of a struggle to try and enjoy this. Virgin oak is tricky. It can be too much. I think in this instance it's too much. There's no age statement on this that I know of. So it's Octomore 63.5% alcohol by volume. I suppose if I wasn't a lazy slob, I would look and find out more information on this, do some research, but I'm a lazy slob, so there. Oh wow. Oh. If I got COVID virus 19, I don't have it anymore because that went down the wrong hole. Ooh. Yeah. That went down the wrong hole. There is a coffee note hiding beneath all that wood. And the wood is that virgin oak. I'm getting some door planings and pencil shavings kind of thing, but with a coating of tar on it. The wood, excuse me, the woody notes are modified by the presence of the tarry peat. So it doesn't taste exactly like pencil shavings and door planings, but the virgin oak is definitely there, but then the peat kind of coats it. And the peat doesn't seem that it's not overpowering. It's just, it's there, but you have to stretch a little bit to detect it. But it definitely modifies the virgin oak that would be tasting very different if it was an unpeated whiskey aged in virgin oak or finished in virgin oak. Yeah. It's kind of a I think we hit the 20-minute mark. Yeah, we did. Every time it hits the 20-minute mark, a screensaver comes on. And that means I've been talking for quite a while. But this is complex enough. You know, every sip I take, it tastes a little different. I think there's a coffee note, coffee and chocolate note coming in underneath that virgin oak. Yeah, if you take your time with this one, you can get quite a lot of interesting flavors. Yeah, I can kind of stretch and see what all the fuss is about behind Octomore. But it's not cheap stuff. Thanks again, Adam. Slanchava.
Foodquig.
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 Yeah.